are in so need of a seminar, Bob. All right.
I'm telling you.
Welcome back to The Five. So talk show host George Lopez was recently on something called Piers Morgan Tonight, which I believe is a shampoo. I think it's a shampoo, Bob. There he said, quote, if Sarah Palin becomes president at any point, I would say allegedly, I will move to Canada. Okay, that's not how you use the word allegedly, but who cares? He's Mexican-American, and choosing to move to Canada instead of Mexico seems a slap in the face to Mexicans. Maybe he's racist.
Explore it.
I kid. No one wants to go to Mexico. So why does Lopez dislike Palin? Well, he thinks, quote, politicians should have a political background, end quote. That makes no sense. But he also blamed her popularity on America's culture of personality. George, you meant cult. But hey, you're just famous for your smile, not your content, which is what you said about Palin, remember? Look, I'll give Lopez a break. He wanted to appear edgy, and he thought Palin bashing was the password to enter that elite Hollywood left-wing club. And he's right. But sadly, a threat only works if it actually scares people. This one didn't. To quote the bouncer who threw me out of a bar on Sunday, buddy, there's the door. Hey, Monica, shouldn't Lopez be supporting Mexico? They need his help. He should have said he was moving to Mexico.
I think he's scared of all the border violence. I think even he doesn't want to cross the border these days. Look, you know what? This joke wasn't even funny because it was so 2008.
Exactly.
Right? Like it's so Alec
old.
Baldwin, right? Back in 2000. Actually, Alec Baldwin back in 2004 said he would move out of the country if George W. Bush got elected. He's still here. And by the way, we're calling his bluff, George Lopez, because you have a TV show. And you're not going anywhere unless it gets canceled, of course.
You can call my bluff, but if Michelle Bachmann gets elected president, I'm going to New Zealand. So there you go. I am.
You're not even. You're not allowed in that country, Bob.
She's a nice lady.
You're not allowed in that country after that incident.
Why does she scare you?
Why? We don't have time to go. Look, can I explain something about Sarah Palin?
Yes, please do. Please do. I need to be explained.
Sarah Palin has announced she's going to a large Tea Party rally on Labor Day weekend in Iowa. There's a reason for this. It raises expectations that she may well be getting into this race. And I actually believe there may be something to it, because in the next 30 days after Labor Day, about 15 states close you out from getting on the presidential ballot. So she's going to make a move. She has got to make a move around Labor Day or she won't be on the ballot. So all the speculation about Sarah Palin will be resolved by about the 10th of September, and I know that'll break your heart.
Well, you know, a movie's coming out on pay-per-view. I was thinking you'd come over to my place.
It was for the movie theater.
Yeah, but now we can watch it at my place. I'll make some s'mores. We'll wear some shorty robes. It'll be great.
Shorty robes, not those again.
If Palin does win and George Lopez moves to Canada or wherever the heck he's going to move, that'd be a double. It's a win-win. She wins, we get a good leader, and he gets out. My son doesn't have to watch George Lopez every night.
But you like Palin
more than Bachmann,
right?
You know, I like Palin. I like Palin, but also she's a colleague of mine at Fox, and they would be mad at me if I said anything different.
Good answer. Good answer.
Okay, I'm being honest about it. I like this job. Okay.
Yeah, wait, I want to talk about Perry. Rick Perry surges to second place in 2 major polls. What do you think, Kimberly?
I really like Rick Perry. I think that he's going to get in, and if he does, then I think it's going to be a big problem for Mitt Romney. I mean, that's what even the polling is showing. Think about it. The guy hasn't even announced yet, and look at how strong he is in the numbers. You've got to be worried if you're Romney, and that's why Romney's saying, hey, guess what? You want to know my VP dream team? And he's throwing out little gorgeous names. Like
they should team together because
Christie.
they both have the best hair. Yeah, well, they'd have twice as much hair as any opponent.
You know you have to have hair to be president.
Exactly.
Like, look back.
Greg,
odds are with you.
Stay with bald ones, buddy. Stay with
There's no bald ones.
No comb-overs.
If I could make a point about this, never have I seen in all the years I've followed presidential politics where a front runner does not have over 25 or 30%. That brought Romney down to 17%. I think the poll was right. The fact of the matter is, when Perry gets in...
Have you ever seen this many contenders or would-be contenders?
There were 9 people lined up with me when Mondale to beat Ronald Reagan. Guess what happened?
Well, you lost.
Like taking the rowboat up against the Nimitz. Oh, we lost, really.
Did he have 25%, Bob?
Romney is smart, though, you guys, because on his short list, right, he's got 2 first-term governors. That's called political experience, George Lopez. Virginia's Bob McDonnell. New Jersey, Chris Christie. And first-term senator, who everybody loves, Tea Party favorite, right, Marco Rubio.
Can I explain? As I always listen to you about the law, can I explain something? The first rule in presidential politics is never to try to name vice presidential
But he said it wasn't
before
his
the first vote.
It's who he likes.
Did you notice that every one that he did wear was for closely contested primary states? That's fine. What he should have done is say, I'll pick the governor of Iowa.
You want to compliment him?
Well, no, I don't want to compliment him. It was stupid.
Really, he should jump in at some point. When he gets in, he'll take it all. I don't think Sarah Palin's going to get in. Rick Perry could go in, but if he does, he'll do it smart. He won't do what Newt did and stumble into it and trash Paul Ryan's plan on the way in, which kind of took him out of the thing.
What do you guys think?
You like Rick Perry?
Do you know the last time a guy who ran for president got in after Labor Day got the nomination? I'll give you a short answer: never. So
yeah, but times have changed. Now you can raise a lot of money online, so somebody could get in late September, even October 1st. I think excuse me, if Rick Perry gets in, it instantly becomes a two-man race between Romney and Rick Perry. Rick Perry has an enormous economic success story to tell in Texas. Nearly 40% of all the jobs created once the recession formally ended happened in Texas. No state income tax, little regulatory burden in Texas. He would be a perfect counterpoint to Barack Obama, in addition to the fact, unlike Romney, he's plugged into
and he's a big winner.
The only role I have on this show is to be the crazy uncle in the basement.
Oh, got it.
Because I know something about presidential politics.
It's actually the attic, Bob.
I know something about presidential politics. Please, when it gets to this, you're too smart to analyze these things that way. Perry could not wait till October.
He's not getting
because he won't be able to get in on the ballot. Do you understand that?
I'll make a
You
dinner
were an oil trader. What do you know about this?
I keep taking your money. Let's make a dinner bet.
Well, he knows how to make money.
He'll probably get in against these munchkins. Hell, you ought to get in.
I want to get in on
Can I just bring up one other candidate, Herman Cain? He got in some hot water appearing on Fox a while back talking about how Muslims shouldn't be building a mosque. I guess, where was that? Tennessee?
Murfreesboro.
Yeah, and now he's apologized. He was at an Islamic center in Northern Virginia. There's his apology. I'm truly sorry for any comments that may have betrayed my commitment to the U.S. Constitution and the freedom of religion guaranteed by it. Muslims, like all Americans, have the right to practice their faith freely and peacefully. Monica, I think Cain's a good man. He's not a great politician, because he's too frank, right? Has this hurt him? Is it over for him? Or
I think frankness is actually what the American people want. And frankly, I think Herman Cain said exactly the right thing. I think he has nothing to apologize for. Islam is not strictly a religion. It's also a political system. It's a way of life. It's a governing system. He was trying to get across all of that this is not just about freedom of religion, but there's another dimension to Islam that we need to be concerned about.
Teacher,
man in the back there, the tie.
I'm not going to argue with you. I just want to make two things. A big day is coming up in August for Tim Pawlenty, who is going to be at the straw poll. If he comes in third or lower, he's gone.
We agree with that. Can we agree on a happy ending note here?
No. Because, and the other thing, but we can't. And Cain never had a chance anyway, but we told him, give us the shovel when you're digging a hole. This guy is digging it still deeper by apologizing that way. He said, I'll never apologize.
He's a normal guy.
No, he's a good guy. He's a gentleman in class.
I don't do a tease. I do a chance to talk about Newt.
It's me, Bob. I got to move on.
It's you?
It's time to move on.
The man of the s'mores.
Yes. Stay with us. We've got more for you on the 5 next.
But no s'mores.
You're Superman. All you gotta do is put a drink in my head. My head Monday morning at alarm clock sings. It